All right, we've finished exam two, so we're a little over halfway through the class. Many of y'all did very well. Some of you struggled a little bit. Uh, I would say to the people that struggled, as I've looked over things, many of y'all did not do the practice exam. Some of you also waited till the last 2 or 3 days to start your work. I've tried to stress the importance of not doing that because it is hard to try to learn a lot of these topics in 2 or 3 days. So hopefully you won't do that for the next test because there's still time to pull up your average. So, try to consider that. Try to do something every week. 2 topics a week is pretty much what you need to do, maybe 3. So find some time, force yourself to sit in front of that computer and do some work. Okay. That's all I can tell you. If you get stuck on something, let me know. But it's helpful if you give yourself time for me to contact you back with the help. Okay, whether it be an email, whether it be a example worked out, which I will do, whatever it is, but you got to give yourself time. Okay, so I can't stress that enough. To do a better job pacing yourself and just to spend the time practicing and learning. You need this class, so you're in it now. You might as well dedicate yourself to it rather than have to take it again. Okay, so that's all I got to say on that. Upcoming, we have more trigonometry, law of sines, law of cosines. One thing, they're different because they're not right triangles. So you can't do Pythagorean theorem anymore. There's other formulas that you have to use to solve. So some people find this more difficult to do. Some people find it easier. It's all personal preference. But at any rate, it's not going to be something you're going to be able to learn in one day. Okay, or 2 days. Most of you. I can't say that for everyone, but most of you. So please get started on it. We also do little exponential equations and logarithms. So that, again, those things are probably unfamiliar to you. So get in there and start your work now. I would do it this weekend. And so that way you're preparing yourself. And that way, if you got questions, you can send me an email and ask me, and I'll do what I can to help you. So that's that. Rounding, some of us are still not rounding into the correct place value, so make sure that you understand what place value you're rounding to. Go Google it. How do I round? I guarantee there's 1,000 websites that are examples that'll help you with your rounding. Final exam's about 6 weeks away, so be thinking about where you're going to go have this thing proctored. You can take it at home if you got a webcam and you want to pay extra through ProctorU. Those are all information that you can find on the proctored final exam info section. So click on that and read it and find out what you need. So anyway, I wish everybody would have made an A, but it doesn't always happen that way. So do what you can to improve your score, and I always take that into consideration, the way you finish sometimes if you have a bad day. And some of us may just had a bad day. So anyway, have a good weekend, and we'll be talking to you soon.